Welcome everybody to the Culture Shock Podcast, episode number 4. It's your boy Pat Bayless and my co-host Los. Now today we got 2 surprises. The first one being our newest co-host, beautiful, smart, just driven, and I love the way that she could talk just by getting to know her. I'm super excited to have her. I think she brings a different element to what we do, and just different outlooks on everything as far as like life and just in general, just being, and she's also a mom on top of that. So that just brings even more to the show, in my opinion. But without further ado, the beautiful Nels, let's bring her up right now. What's up, Nels?
Hey.
What's up?
Hey, Nels.
Happy to be here, give my ideas, my opinions.
We can't wait for that. Trust me.
Yeah, we're going to definitely get into it.
We definitely. And our second surprise today is a guy that is close to me, and I'm sure a lot of people have heard of. He's one of Long Island's finest basketball players to ever come out. Strong Island. Straight out of Brentwood. Straight out of B-Wood, man. Kill Longwood. Love to kill Longwood. We're going to get into it, but let's bring on my boy right now. My boy JJ Moore. What's up, baby? What up, man?
It's cool.
Look. Yeah.
What's good with y'all,
What's up, baby? How are you?
I'm good, man. Living life. You know the vibes.
So you enjoy killing Longwood, huh?
Oh, bro. you know that was long time rivals, bro. Long time rivals. Killed them every year. I'm a 30 clip guy. So,
is it true they try to recruit you?
Wait, what happened, Los? What happened, Los?
I'm here. Listening.
Did they try to recruit you?
To be honest with you, they low key did, man. Like, Darian, a close friend of mine, we brothers, bro.
Shout out.
And we played on mom and pop AAU team for years. So, when we started connecting, Smoodle Woodle, I call him little Smoodle.
My guy.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we all got together, and it was like an instant connection. You know what I mean? So
that's
if we would have got together, that would have been
that would have been dangerous. You would have whooped Tobias' ass in the final.
Oh, we would have kicked their ass.
Listen, man, come on, man. I was happy them niggas got up out of there. I was happy them niggas. Get the fuck up out of here. Niggas will forget Tobias. But yeah, man, listen. I didn't play basketball in high school. I definitely played football, so I understand killing Brentwood in the football sense. But
I mean, we was nice in football too, though.
Yeah, I was, but that wasn't nice enough.
Nels, where'd you go to school? You went to school at Longwood, right?
I went to Longwood for my senior year.
Longwood too. We the real wood, though.
See, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that right now because I'll tell you right now. Like. One time, it was the worst experience, but turned out to be the best experience.
Okay.
My coach, how coach uses, like, you probably had a coach that used the mind games, right, to try to trigger you, get you to get the best form of yourself. You know what I mean? Whatever. So the coach comes. We was playing Brentwood. My junior
year,
be
Brentwood, right?
Yeah, my junior year, but we made y'all our homecoming, so that means that's kind of disrespectful. Ooh. You know what I mean? So it was my first start on varsity, whatever. So the coach comes up to us, he's like, "Yo, last night Brentwood came, some Brentwood guys came in here and they stabbed one of the little Indian flags in the center of the field." You know what I mean? When I came out here this morning, it was a Brentwood flag in the middle of the field. So I was like, what? I was like, no, the fuck they did not. Like, usually I'm a calm guy, like pre-game, like, you know what I mean? Just chill, like, I'm in my locker chilling. I don't know if y'all remember No Sean Moreno during the national anthem. When he just started crying, I just started bawling for no reason. I'm like, we gonna kill these niggas. We ended up beating them 42-0. Nothing crazy.
Stop it. It couldn't have been 42-0 though.
Quiet. Oh my God. No. Nels, where'd you go to school for Longwood?
Before Longwood,
Yeah.
I was in Queens, John Adams.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Originally from Queens, and then I moved here my senior year, and I was like, oh.
It was a culture shock. No pun intended, yo.
A big culture shock.
Definitely
Yeah.
definitely different from Queens.
It was
I
way
know.
different from being in Queens, you know,
Mhm.
and going to school out there. The school out here was totally different. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Especially for your senior year, you're coming to Longwood. Like,
Yeah,
what
facts.
fuck?
What the fuck am I doing here for this
What
last
the
year?
fuck? You know
I'm
what
like,
saying?
Mom, my school is in the middle of the woods. How I'm going to school? I can't go nowhere.
That
Like, where am I walking?
That So Jay, I know you went to Brentwood, you did your thing at Brentwood. Now you went to Pitt. How did that come about? Like, how did you end up going to Pitt?
So I was in Brentwood all the way up until my junior year. You
Mhm.
know, I basically like in my head, I was like, yo, I need to get to a school that's gonna prepare me for college. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, obviously high school is high school. Like you're around everybody 24/7 and everything, but in college, you're not gonna see nobody in college. You're gonna be by yourself.
Right.
Like you have your parents and everything when you're in high school. So I took it upon myself and spoke to my AAU coach, spoke to a couple of coaches, and I thought it was best for me to go to prep school. When I went to prep school, I had three colleges. My final three schools was Pittsburgh, St. John's, and Louisville. When I went to prep school, I committed to Pittsburgh. It was a good experience for me to go to prep school because it was an all boys prep school in Connecticut. That shit was in the woods, like Nell said. That shit was in the woods.
Yeah.
That shit was on the hill in the
Can't do
woods,
shit
like
out
in the middle
there.
of nowhere.
He was tight.
Bro, all boys.
These
too,
motherfucker
you know
out
what I
there
mean?
too, 6'6".
So I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
Out
like
there.
it prepared me though. It mentally prepared me for college. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it had me sit down and actually like get ready for college and
Yeah.
basketball wise and everything. So I felt Pitt was a good thing for me. You know, they were in the Big East. Big East was the
Big
big
East ball,
beast at
baby.
the time. They were
Yeah.
crazy.
I
You know
love
what
it.
I mean? My freshman year, we were number one in the country at one point.
That's
We
lit.
went to the NCAA tournament number one. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So
Oh,
like
shit.
that experience is crazy. My freshman year, we went to Ireland before we even played. We went to Ireland.
How was that experience?
Bro, crazy. We played pros. We went to Ireland playing pros. We didn't play nobody in college. We went to Ireland playing pros. So it was good. I played a lot out there because they wanted to see see like the team that they put together. So, you know, the freshmen played a lot, seniors chilled out a little bit. It was their kind of vacation, you know what I mean? But
Right.
at the same time, it was a good fit for me to go out there and show out for the coaching staff.
It was dope. Ooh. Go ahead, Los. Oh, Los got something going on there. Yeah, no,
It's
you got
just-
anything. Go ahead.
it's just Dio. He doesn't like when I record and close the door. Right now. You know what I mean, so he comes in, he starts fucking breaking down shit. You know, I'll pick him up if he.
Now I know, JJ, you won a dunk contest, right?
Bro, come on. I won a dunk contest 3 in a row, bro.
I got a funny story. I got a funny story for JJ because JJ don't know the story. Nobody really know this story, bro. So I think it was you, Trey, and Darian, bro. Y'all come in. I'm at LA Fitness in Lake Grove, bro.
Oh,
so
that's
I'm over there chilling, playing basketball. You know, I ain't like these motherfuckers, so I'm just hooping. So I see them three walk in. Now, I know Darian. I know about JJ. I know about Trey too. But JJ at that point, Darian, they got that walk to them. They just got that walk. They come in, they throw it on the backboard, they dunking. I'm like, bro, I'm not losing to these motherfuckers. So I'm out there, bro. I did that thing. I scored we played a game to 16. I think I scored 13, bro. I think we were 13 or 4. Y'all motherfuckers just dunked the rest of the game, bro.
I'd have been high. I'd have been like, all right.
Hey,
all right, that's
like
cheap. That's cheap.
Bro.
I was
when you don't take people serious and they come in and they start whipping your ass, you like, damn,
bro.
nah.
They was walling, bro. I was like, yeah, I'm about to beat these motherfuckers. Boom, 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 boom. I was like, son.
Yeah, it be like that, bro. It definitely do be like that.
Yeah, And like I know, like being at Pittsburgh you were a part of that Kemba Walker game, were you not?
Yes, sir. Not the Big East tournament. Not when big fella got dropped.
Oh, you wasn't a part of that?
Don't put me in
Nels,
that
Nels, we
category.
gotta show you that. Can you pull up that video?
What was it?
I was
Chill out.
I was on the sideline. I was on the bench.
Please show Nels because she want, bro. Please, if you can pull up that video, bro.
Man.
Oh my God, son.
Yeah, I can pull it up.
Him.
I was on the bench though. Don't get it twisted. I was on the bench.
Oh, so you was on the bench?
Oh, I was on the team. Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't play a single minute.
So what was that like when y'all got back in the locker room?
Woo, bro! I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 with you. This is some years. You know what I mean? So I could say.
Yeah, but Jay, break the scene down for Nels too, because I don't know if Nels seen this happen. So break what happened down to her.
So obviously it's a tie game. It's a tie game in the Garden.
Mm-hmm.
We are number one seed in the Big East right now.
Talk it.
So we like, JJ. Yeah, we good. You know what I mean? We playing the last seed. They just whipped on St. John's the night before. So we like, they about to be tired. So game close, man. It came down to the wire. It might have been like, I think it was like 62 or something like that. I don't know the score. Don't quote me on the score.
It was something like that.
But it was something like that. It was tie game. Man, all I know is that the guard.
Here it is.
Oh my God! All I know is that we wasn't supposed to switch.
No, hell no, you wasn't. And JJ, and I'll tell you, as a guy that doesn't play basketball, that knows the game well, that switch cost that man his career.
Word, that.
Bro.
Oh, please play that clip, bro.
He never played again. We don't even know who Mans is. We don't even know who he is.
Only JJ knows. Only JJ knows.
Only I know, bro. Only I know. Because he didn't go to the league. He went overseas, and he got a bag with him.
Okay, all right. Okay.
This living on forever.
But his draft stock?
Yeah, definitely went down because of this.
Because that's another thing. Didn't he get hurt? Like he needed a procedure done, right? His ankle was messed up.
Oh, you wilding now?
No, I'm asking a question. No, for real. I'm asking a question. No, for real.
Nah. He was good.
Play it. Please play this shit, bro.
Yeah, wilding.
Yeah, watch this. This is what he means.
I thought it was that bad.
Happy right now.
Nah, watch this. This is bad.
I thought it was that bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, skipping.
A mismatch. Walker on McGee with 4. Kemba Walker. Step back. Walker. Cardiac Kemba.
Nah, you gotta pause it. You gotta pause it the way he drops him.
But why you gotta pause it for?
As I see, I'm wilding. Pat might see a frame by frame. You know what I mean?
I just wanted to see the separation, bro. That was so, bro.
Nah, the crazy shit is about it, though.
Man, listen, it's Kemba Walker we talking about.
Bro, look at something right there. Look at him.
It was over after that.
Bent.
See, come on,
circle him, please circle him.
You gonna circle him too?
I want Nelson to see all this to feel the pain with us. Pain right there. You see his body going one way, the other guy going the other.
Hey, G, if you watching this, I'm not condoning none of this shit, bro. All right? I'm not condoning none of this shit. They put me into this.
Respectfully, because he had a luxurious overseas career. So,
bro, for real.
The embarrassment though at that moment. I'm trying to think of it.
But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
This
Kimba, moment right here will forever be the biggest moment of Big East tournament.
Yeah, nah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It will be.
I where I was.
And then don't get crazy though, because they went on and won 13 games straight after this.
Yeah, nah, they did. They won the whole thing.
They won the whole thing after this.
No, yeah, I remember.
What was the locker room like?
Oh man, so like I said, bro, I had 3 freshmen with me. My boy Cam. Oh, I have 4, matter of fact. My boy Cam, my boy Isaiah, and my boy Aaron. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So we the jokesters because we freshmen and everything. So we walking back to the locker room, like dying, like, yo, this nigga got dropped for game winner. Like, so we get into the locker room, we laughing at shit. So one of the dudes, Brad Wanamaker, he was a senior. He played in the league a couple of years. He went overseas, he killed overseas.
Played in the Celtics.
Then he got picked up. Yeah, then he got picked up by like the Celtics, and then he played with Golden State. Then he played with Hornets and everything. But as he comes in the locker room, I don't know, he was doing something. As he comes in the locker room, he sees us laughing. So, man, he was tight. I know he was tight. Bro, he came in heated, like, what the fuck y'all laughing at? We just lost. So we all look at each other like, nigga, we didn't play. Y'all niggas lost. We like, yo, we didn't even play a minute. Like, y'all niggas lost. Like, it wasn't our fault that we lost the game.
Oh my! You gotta take that as a team.
Yo, I know it's not team at all, but at the same time, like, I didn't contribute to that loss.
Yeah, exactly.
That's on the best.
That's freshman. That's freshman mentality.
I was a cheerleader at the time, but it be like that. My man's got dropped off. It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's real bad.
Yo,
and you're right. Bad. And you're right. It is gonna live. It is gonna live. Biggie. Yeah, it is. That shit is cemented.
Cemented, bro. Every time that Big East tournament pops up, that's the first video that pops up.
It's like when Nels be seeing females walking with the high heels and they start wobbling.
Listen.
I know Nels can share some stories with that.
Over for you. Can't come back from that.
Nels, you ever seen somebody really bust ass on shit like that?
Ankles buckling, it's over.
All the time. All the time. You get confused, like, why'd you do it to yourself?
Yeah.
Has that ever been your friend though? You ever had to tell your friend, like, sis, listen.
Yeah. Just put the Chinese slippers on. It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay.
Not the slippers. She trying to look cute.
Not the regular slippers, the Chinese slippers. Not even those. I haven't seen
those.
They
got in their car.
With the roses on them.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Chinese slippers since 2008.
Puerto Rico was wearing them shit.
I saw them last week.
Oh, look at that! They coming back out, huh?
Last week.
Wait, let me not.
Who manufactures these shit still?
They were sitting at the top of somebody's stairs and shit.
Stop it. By the side door.
These are my let the dog out slippers.
Right? Walk the dog around.
Yeah, my male retrievals. The male retrieval ones.
Yo.
You're horrible.
Well, time out. Before we keep going, I gotta go to our new co-host and promote something that I know that she does well. And Nels, listen, Nels can make some cake.
Oh yeah.
Nels can make some cake. So Nels, I need you right now, especially to talk about it and shout out whatever the page, the page name, all that, because you guys gotta check that shit out.
Oh yeah, Tasty Eats. It's tasty with 2 E's and eats with 2 S's.
Look at JJ. JJ, look at his lips.
Oh yes. Any cake your heart desires, I can make it for you. Any desserts, cheesecakes, food, I could do it. Yes, sir.
I like it. I like
it. I'm definitely a cake person.
Listen, I wake up at 6 a.m. and start planning what cakes I'm making for the day. What orders I got to get ready for the day.
How long? How long?
Can we get into that? Can we? Because I'm intrigued of that. Because we shameless plugging, and your boy has a sour hour on YouTube.
Everybody plugged in.
Yeah, food review show. You know what I mean? Stoner's food review show. So you know what I mean? It's we be looking at desserts, so we can have some of your stuff on the show.
You gotta put her stuff on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So but I'm interested in like 6 a.m. making cakes.
I wake up. That's how I start my day every day, planning out what cakes I'm gonna get ready for the day, whose orders I gotta do for the day. And some cakes I just make just to showcase what I can do, because not everybody understands. Like, I can get acrylic art on top of my cakes and customized candies made. They just know the basic cake that they know: chocolate, vanilla. It's a bunch of flavors you can mix together. It's a lot with cake. It's definitely a lot.
We got to get a JJ Moore, all his jerseys on one thing.
That's fire.
With all different flavors. You know what I'm saying? See, man, come on, son. Come on,
That's
got
fire.
you, son. Thinking, man.
That
Thinking.
would be a good idea.
That's good. Nah,
Right?
she's talented, bro. Even if you just look at the page, you can just tell, like,
Listen.
Then
I
you
like
hit it.
I'm gonna definitely have to follow this page for sure.
That
Oh,
is,
yeah.
yep, for sure.
Yes.
Now, Jay, like you going to Pittsburgh, what happened in between that made you go to Rutgers?
All
Because
right,
I
so,
like Rutgers. Rutgers is a nice school.
It's went to Rutgers last week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, bro.
Always. That's all I want to hear. I want to hear
I
the
mean,
dirt.
like this shit is all done. This is all said and done with already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with Pittsburgh. I'm done with Rutgers. You know what I mean? I ain't like the coach, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I ain't like the coach. As I played
At Pitt.
I went in there as a small forward.
Yeah, at Pitt, he's in.
At
Mhm.
Pitt, I went in there as a small forward. That's what they not drafted me, but that's what they recruited me as, a small forward.
Mm-hmm.
When I got to Pitt, motherfuckers put me at the 4.
Mm.
So I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not a fucking 4. Like I can't, like all he had me do is pick and roll, or pick and pop. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm not a 4.
Right.
First year goes by, I didn't redshirt or nothing because he was like, yo, you're gonna play. Like, all right, cool. Remember I said there was 4 freshmen.
Mm-hmm.
2 of them redshirted. The other 2 didn't.
Mm.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, yeah, 2 of them redshirt. Me and the other dude didn't because he was on academic scholarship. So obviously he didn't redshirt. The other 2 redshirted. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? It's whatever. Second year, I'm like, yo, all right, I'm gonna get a lot more minutes because the dude that was in front of me, there was another dude in front of me. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get a lot more minutes. I'm gonna come off the bench. That shit wasn't the case. That's where we fell, bro. Like we went from being number 1 in the country, and then the next year being like 13 in the country, to being 0, bro, to making it to like the CBI, bro. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, like we didn't even make it to the NIT.
Oh my God.
We had to pay in order to play in the tournament. Like,
nah, that's bad.
It was crazy. And the only reason why we played in the tournament is because of our coach. We didn't hit 20 wins. And every season he hit 20 wins. So he wanted to hit 20 wins. So he put us in the tournament so he can hit 20 wins.
Nah, that's like selfish.
Bro, selfish as shit. You know what I mean?
Selfish, like.
Yeah, so like we like, all right, whatever. Yeah, we did it. We went, we won the whole thing. We won CBI. We won the whole shit. And we was like, all right, cool. So now in my head, I'm like, damn, this is the second year. I ain't really play that much. I'm like, all right. The coach sat me down again. Yo, you're gonna play a lot more. You're gonna start this year. So my third year, I'm like, yo, I'm going in there it's gonna be a banger. Nope. Same shit, same shit, different toilet.
That's fucked up, bro.
You know what I mean? So now it's my third year. I'm like, yo, listen, I gotta get the hell out of here. Like this ain't working. So all jokes aside, my grandfather was sick. My grandfather had he ended up getting like, I think it was like, it might have been like colon cancer or something like that, or something in his stomach. So he ended up having cancer. So
wow.
So I was like, yo, listen, I hit NCAA up. I'm like, yo, I want to be closer to home because of my grandfather, you know what I mean? Like I want to be close. And on top of that, my daughter was young. She was born when I was a freshman in college. So she was only 2 years old. I was away from her for 2 years, basically, you know, being in college. So I'm like, yo, I want to be closer to home with my daughter too. So NCAA cleared me. I ended up going to Rutgers. Man, Rutgers was the best experience for me because the coach I had, his name was Eddie Jordan. He was the NBA coach. He coached He coached AI to the championship. That's when AI was wilding that year, like going stupid.
01.
Eddie Jordan was the head coach. He played in the league. Eddie Jordan played in the league. His alma mater was Rutgers. So it was his first year and it was my first year. So when I sat down with him, he said, yo, listen, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. He said, you are not a 4, you are not a 5, and you are not a 3. in the NBA, you are going to play a 2. So what do you think he did for the whole season?
Put you on 2.
Put me at the 2. He had me bringing up the ball. He had me running plays.
Changed everything for you, right?
I was damn near like a point forward for real.
Right.
And that was the best experience for me because I'm like, I have the ball in my hands. I'm able to control the game instead of me having to, go set a screen over there. You know what I mean?
Do the dirty work.
Control the game. Right. So, that was the best experience for me that I've had in college.
Was it only the 1 year? So you transferred after your junior year?
I transferred after my after my third year at Pittsburgh. I transferred. So I was only there for my senior year.
Okay.
And I wish I would have went earlier because
I'm about to say because you already liked them.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Like it was a good experience for me. Like I loved it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I love Rutgers. Hands down. I love the environment. I love the play style. I love the fans. I'm a fan guy anyway. So wherever I go, I make sure the fans gonna love me before I like them.
JJ is a fan guy.
Yeah. So wherever I go, fans are gonna love me. They're gonna be like, "Yo, JJ, yeah."
Oh, hate your ass.
Yeah, facts, right? Sometimes you gotta be the villain.
Yeah, so that's the one thing. That's the one thing that I can say. Rutgers really changed my mind in basketball in a basketball sense. Like when I was growing up, I was a 5 in high school.
Right.
And I'm
you're
like,
the biggest guy.
No damn 5. Like that ain't no 5. So I basically pushed myself to the 3. And then a lot of people really recognize it like, yo, why are you at the 3-point line? Because, nigga, I ain't a 5. I'm not about to go set no damn screen for you.
Right. Yo, JJ.
Like, come on, man. JJ, you making shit. Nah, fuck
JJ an asshole though sometimes, son. I've seen JJ, one of the funniest shit that JJ ever did.
How tall are you, JJ?
6'6".
Okay. All right. So
but I'm a big 6'6". Like when
so you can 2'3". I mean, yeah,
2'3". That's what I said, 2'3". You know what I mean? Like, don't put me at no 4'5".
No.
Nah, JJ did somebody dirty one time in the stands though, bro. I know you remember this because I remember this. You remember? So JJ had these pair of Jordans on.
Oh shit!
And
the infamous pair of Jordans.
Son was talking crazy about his Jordans, so JJ took the Jordans off the dog's feet and said, "Bro, these shits is fake." In the middle of the games, while the game is going on, he said, "Bro, check these shits," and took them, put them right by. He said, "Bro, I'm wearing the same sneaker." And the guy that was talking shit to him, I guess, or whoever was talking shit to you, bro,
he knew his facts though. He knew his facts. I really got my sneakers.
So wait, he was wearing fake Jordans, or you was
wearing? He was wearing. No, I ain't wearing no damn fake Jordans. Shit. What you talking about?
Get the story straight.
Nah, he was wilding though. He was a heckler on the sideline. You know, I'm like, yo, he started talking crazy, so I looked down. I'm like, yo, your shit's leaning, boy. Like,
oh god, no, not those.
Don't look real.
Not those type.
And then I'm like, hold on.
Nails like this, I already know.
Lord.
I'm like, what is the same shit I got? So I ran to the sideline in the middle of the game. I ran to the sideline. Yo, throw me my kicks. So I compared both of them. Them shit did not look right. Yeah, it looked like, bro.
I know.
Have any of y'all ever had fake
crazy?
kicks? Any of y'all ever had fake kicks before?
Of course.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like now, like this now. My sister.
I'm sure.
I don't wear sneakers like that.
Oh, you don't wear sneakers at all? Like never have?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Like Nikes, Adidas.
I ain't gonna lie. I probably not a lot, but definitely. You know.
I was gonna say, would y'all know the difference if it was though?
Yeah, you could tell the difference.
Yeah.
People say you can't. Yes, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can.
I know I bought somebody fake sneakers before.
You bought somebody fake sneakers?
I did.
Oh no, tell that story.
Yeah, I need to hear this too.
Tell that one. JJ talking about now. Tell that story.
It's giving red flags.
It's giving real toxic energy right here.
Right? It's giving real. It's giving her music and Sage.
I got some actually. It's right over there.
Oh shit! Go ahead, Nels. Tell us the story, please.
No, I bought the Yeezys from someone. They're like, "Oh, it's only $300." I'm like, but online they're like $1,000. He's like, "Nah, I got a little discount for you because you're my friend." I'm like, "Okay." Well, they not for me. They for my baby daddy.
Oh,
that is. He rocking fake Yeezys. He don't even know.
Listen, I gave them to them. But when I gave it to him afterwards, I did tell him like eventually like, yo, you know they fake. He was like, no, they not. I said, let me show you.
So it said like this. Look, he said.
Just said Beezy's.
That's Beezy's, boy.
Oh shit!
But now they really know. I said, okay.
It's just Adidas.
Chill out. Something completely different. That's just a Ling Ning.
Sometimes I want to live that fancy life. Sometimes it's like you can't afford that.
That's
right.
And not for nothing, the sites you trust to go get the actual sneakers selling fake sneakers anyway. So
okay.
who's to trust?
Yes, they are selling
got
fake
hit for that.
Listen, it's a done deal. Listen, thank God, I don't, you know what I mean? Thank God I'm not an athlete with no famous shoe. You know what I mean? Because I'll be hot. I'll be hot.
Fake sneakers, and you got the real stuff out there. You can't even profit off your brand properly because they're selling fake versions of them.
Yep, crazy.
And sometimes for the same price.
Think about it. For every pair of Mikes, like Jordans, there's a pair of Miguelitos. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. And not for
Mikaels.
The Mikaels. You know, sometimes they have the Mikaels. And the Air Jordan. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like,
that's what we do in the layup, right?
You know what I'm saying? So like, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? You know, it's dangerous.
So what? Once he found out they were fake, he just chalked it up, or he wore them again.
No, he wore them. He wore them like it was real.
She said that nigga said that shit wasn't fake.
And I tried to show him the difference.
You know what it is though?
If you Google it, it tells you the difference between the real ones and the fake ones. So I'm like, listen, I'm just being real with you in case somebody call you out. Like,
this shit's fake.
But can we have a culture moment here, Pat?
Thank God he wasn't at JJ's game. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, he would have got heckled. He would have heckled the wrong person. Can we have a real culture moment though? Because culture, like open culture, like sneaker culture, is huge. You know what I mean? And yeah, I mean for everybody. You know what I mean? So like the fact that like you wearing trophies technically, right? Yeah. So to say you value them so much, and obviously people value them to, they price them so high. Yeah. So like people feel ill in they sneakers, especially if they get dressed from the feet up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's his trophies, and then I mean, like it's fake. He like, nah, not. Because he can't even admit it to himself because it's like these shit's gotta be real.
Yeah.
Right. This may be a dumb question, but there's got to be fake like YSL heels and shit like that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Like everything.
It's got to be fake.
Everything, like Losa just said, it's fake. Everything.
Could you imagine though? Nah, especially for women too. Like, cause y'all really get dressed up and like y'all really, when y'all pop out, you got some fake heels.
Listen,
on, real shit.
I know about the designer stuff and shoes and stuff. I don't really get into it because I'm gonna be real with you. Let the ladies lie to you. They hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I had sneakers, and I wore them to the club, and I was crying. I had sneakers on, and I was crying. I'm like, who wears designer shoes? They hurt.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, I'm okay.
Paying $800 for those tears, for real.
Yeah, absolutely not.
And you know what? The price of beauty is
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy. I realized that at a very young age when I saw girls go outside in like cocktail dresses in like 15-degree weather. I'm like, why? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
For real.
But I was gonna ask JJ, like, back to the hecklers. Like sometimes have you like, obviously playing overseas and in the G League and stuff like that, have you ever felt like feeded off of the hecklers' energy and it end up being worse for them? You know what I mean? Because Spike is known for doing this. Spike talks a lot of shit. Shut up, Spike.
Yeah. So Pat knows the answer to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man loves that shit.
You turn the switch.
He loves that shit. He loves that shit. So this actually segues into the perfect story. We're gonna get to your G League, JJ, but this segues into the perfect video, perfect story.
Magic Johnson didn't even know that was coming.
JJ was on a culture team that we have put together, bro. and they replayed this
First year
team.
culture team, baby.
Right, only undefeated team in that
Undefeated.
league. Yes.
Championship
Yes,
shit.
right. So we played this team that a bunch of young boys, people that I knew personally, JJ knew personally. Los, you might even know them too.
Okay.
But they were called Juice Elite. They had a good team. They were like the Summer League champs, whatever. So it was our first year, and I like to talk shit. So I'm talking shit to them. We all talking shit. And they had like a big game, and they do interviews after the game. So they on the interview shit, bro. They on the interview shit saying,
I don't like that.
Nah, the video I'll send it to you. Hey, coach, we want you. Yeah. So I'm sending it to everybody on the team. I'm like, let's go. Like, let's beat this team, bro. Third play of the game. You got the video right now, Los? Third play of the game, bro?
You want me to bring that up?
Yeah, I want you to bring it up.
You gotta bring that up.
He wild. JJ violated. Son. JJ violated, and Son got injured and never came back for the rest of the season.
Son got injured and never came back in the league.
The rest of the season. Like, for
the
the rest of that year.
Play a single game after that.
Yeah, for that season, he was done.
For that season, he was done. We seen him the next year. Like, yo, what happened to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I dunked on your dumb ass, and look what happened.
Hold on.
Oh my god!
You gotta get the video.
I'm trying to pull it up. I got.
That was a tough little team they had, though. They had some good hoopers on that team.
Nah, they
definitely play hard. They got like 3 chips, so I can't hate on that.
Yeah, the only reason that they're good is because they play together. Every year. Mm-hmm. They've been playing since they were kids, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's a good team. Like, it's a really good team.
Right.
If I can pull this up, bro. This if I could get this is gonna be nasty work.
Now, even if you was there, you would have got up like, oh shit.
It was only like the third or fourth play of the game.
There's a girl in that video that's like, oh shit, you hear in the background. Yeah, it was wacky. It was wacky. The way JJ like picked him up with him and just brought him with him.
Come here.
Yeah, that was crazy, son.
Got you. Crazy. Let's see if it works. Oh my god.
Pull it up. Bring culture back, bro.
I know. Bring culture back. You have to, bro. I see all these teams winning that shit. You got to.
It's a fact. You got to bring culture back.
Mm-hmm. Hold on.
I hope this shit don't last.
Hold on. I wasn't even expecting all that for a second. Let's turn this down a little bit because that shit was a little crazy. But for ladies and gentlemen, people at home, parental, what is it? Parental advisory. Hide the women and children. You know what I'm saying? Because when somebody's get cranked on, sometimes it ain't the best thing to see.
Right. The best.
Okay. Wait. I know I'm
see the takeoff, right?
I know. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I know I'm funk flexing it, but wait, because there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Okay,
there's nobody here. Ain't nobody there yet. Oh, he coming.
Oh, and then the most disrespectful thing, if you watch it closely, Darius smacks the ball out of the nigga's hand.
Yeah, Darian's the worst with that shit, bro. Yeah, like, bro, get the fuck out of here. He hyped up so much. He smacks it out his hands. This shit go flying. Man. Yeah, Darian talking shit at the end.
Yup.
Oh my god.
That's how you know, that's brother shit right there, bro.
Yeah.
That was a real life culture team. Like,
exactly. And that's the moment that you're talking about where he's feeding off the energy, because the energy for that game was
crazy.
You should have got a technical, JJ.
I should have got a technical for sure.
You should have got a technical.
But at the same time,
that was a blow to the head.
The ref
the ref was like,
oh shit.
Yeah.
He didn't even know what to do. He was like,
because he wanted to see that shit.
Ref wanted to call L1, but he couldn't.
And the crazy thing is that gym was packed.
Yes.
It looked like it.
Mm-hmm. It was packed.
It was crazy.
Because they were undefeated and we were undefeated.
Yep. And they were the champions. So
and
it was
they
like
were the champions the year before.
And they were talking crazy the week before on all the videos on Instagram and shit, you know.
Okay.
All that shit.
So,
and then we smacked them by 32. Don't get in trouble.
So
we beat the brakes off them.
that was a heckler where it worked out for you. What
Yeah,
about like a heckler when it didn't work out for you?
Nah, I don't have hecklers that don't.
Okay. Right. No, all right. So you played overseas, yes?
Correct.
Okay. Have you played in a country where you didn't speak the same language and
Of
you
course,
didn't know
every
what they
country
were saying to you?
Yeah, every country. So my first year out of college, I went to Mexico.
Okay.
I actually
Where were you staying? What part of Mexico playing like it?
It was some city in Mexico. It was called Zacatecas.
Okay.
Yeah, it was some city out there. But before that, I actually got I had an offer to go to Greece, and I was young, and I felt like the money was too low, and I didn't take it. Mm-hmm. So I didn't go to Greece. I should have went to Greece, knowing now like how the market is for like playing overseas. I should have took it, but
so before you go there, explain for Nels and Lowe's
wage.
I understand it because but understand, like, just give us understanding me, Nels, and Lowe's, like the money difference in different countries, like from
what's a bag
like a DR or going to like Greece.
Okay. So the way Europe is that you start at the bottom. You start as shit as possible, but you're gonna work your way up. So like if I would have went to Greece, average 15 to 20 points a game, I would have automatically next season went up to the next division.
So you get paid,
but my pay would have went up too. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
And it all depends on how you play from your first year, and then it works up from there. You know what I mean? I didn't see it that way. I was young. I'm like, yo, I'm coming out of college. I should be getting paid something. You know what I mean? I didn't see it that way. So I was like, yo, fuck y'all. Basically, like, yo, I should be getting paid more. Like, fuck y'all niggas. But so also, I didn't take that.
But did they explain that to you? Like, did they sit down and try to explain?
No. Nobody sat down with me and explained it to me. You know, I came out of college. Like, I had an agent. I signed with him. And he got me the thing in Greece. But the thing with that agent is agents are really shysty. They really schemy, fucking scammy. Like they want money.
They want their money.
So they always want money. That's what they want. They want money. So the agent legit told me, he was like, hey, listen, I can get you a workout with the Phoenix Suns. I can get you a workout with the Sacramento Kings. I can get you a workout with this team. And I was like, oh, I'm good. Like, hell yeah, get me to work out with them. He said, but if this doesn't work out, sign this and you could go to Greece. So that's another thing that fucked me up, because I signed the contract to go to Greece thinking that I was going to have workouts with NBA teams. I didn't hear from him for 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know his name? We're going to find his ass.
6 months.
Right? Like,
let's go.
Now, when it comes time for me to go to Greece, he hits me up like, yo, you ready? Like, nigga, I'm ready for what?
Yeah.
He said, you signed a contract to go to Greece. I said, nigga, I ain't going. You got me fucked up. You told me that I was supposed to have 3 NBA workouts, and I had none of those. And then I'm hitting you up like, yo, what's going on? I didn't have no hit ups from him or nothing. Then all of a sudden, 6 months later, I get a call from him like, yo, you got to go to Greece. So now, yo, rip that contract up. I'm not going to Greece. You got me fucked up. So I ended up not going to Greece off of the pay. It wasn't mostly the pay, but it was still the pay. And then on top of that, him being mad shady.
Yeah. Did he give you a hard time with getting out of the contract?
So he kind of gave me a hard time, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I wasn't going regardless. I don't give a fuck what he was talking about.
I hear that.
Like, yo, contract or not, me signing that contract, I don't care. Like,
yeah, right. It's a dub.
Yeah, it's a dub. So
they would have came at midnight and scooped them up.
No, like, yo, right? They would have put the bag over my head, put me in the van.
You going to Greece?
He would have walked you through everything. He didn't even walk you through anything.
Nah, he walked me through nothing. He was my first agent. He was my first agent. So after that, after the whole thing with Greece, after that, I literally choked him. Yo, I see you later, bro.
Right. Yeah, I would never do business with that again.
Yeah. So when I went to Mexico off of me.
Right.
Like I knew a guy that he was like, yo, go to Mexico. I'm like, all right, cool. I didn't sign with him though. It was an agent. I didn't sign with him. But he still got bread off of it because he got me the gig. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I went down to Mexico averaging 50. No, that was my first year. I was averaging 40. Yeah, but the crazy thing is, me going to Mexico, the team was trash, right?
Right.
So they picked up like 3. We was able to play with 3 Americans, but we had 4 Americans on the team. Our team was trash. They picked us up. We went from last place to being second place in the league.
Oh, that's good.
There was a dude in the league averaging 41.
Wow.
Me averaging 39. And then my teammate was averaging 37.
So this is no defense.
I was gonna say it's just y'all two scoring.
It was just us two, and then we had a big man. So it was 2 6'6" dudes. Our big man was 6'9", and then we had another big man. He was trash, but he was just like a rebounder dude, like, you know what I mean? But think about it, like we gonna win this shit.
Yeah.
Fucking obviously something pops up. The goddamn GM of the team works for the government. The nigga was stealing money from the government.
Oh my God.
The sponsor found out, shut down the whole shit. He didn't want to pay us no more.
What?
Yeah, shut down the whole shit. So I didn't even finish my season. They sent me home. They paid me all my bread and sent me home.
At least they paid you your bread, but damn,
right?
You think I was gonna leave without my bread?
I know. I'm just saying. I'll be hot.
I'm about to say.
Just saying, I'll be hot.
They paid me my bread. They paid me my bread for that month, and they were like, "Yo, we gotta let you go." I'm like, "That's crazy." I was like, "All right, cool." You know what I mean? But I was wilding, bro. I was wilding. That year, that was my first year. My second year, I went back to Mexico, but I played in another place. This team was super trash, but I had another kid on the team that was pretty decent. His name is Isaiah too. He got one hand.
What?
So yeah, he got one hand, but he was a bucket. He was a righty. He had a nub on the left hand, and he had a right hand. So he was a righty. But he was a bucket, bro. Like a bucket, certified bucket. I averaged 60 on that team. I had 5 60-point games. I was averaging 50, not 60. I had 5 60-point games. And we only played like 7 or 8 games.
Wow.
And then after that happened,
I was gonna say,
yo, it's crazy.
A lot of me go to you.
But the league wasn't bad. Like the league was good. Like I played against the first division team, like the first place team. Yeah. We still lost, but I had 60 on them. Like it was just me going stupid.
Yeah, your tools are sharp.
Yeah, like yo, I was still going stupid, but we were losing. So, long story short, came up? What's it called? The trade deadline came up. The team that was in first place ended up picking me up.
Oh, that's great.
They offered me more money, and I'm looking at the team that I'm on like, yo, listen, like, damn, they offered me more money. They were like, yo, there's nothing that we can do. If you want to go, you can go. I'm like, all right, cool. See you later.
Give him a chance. I'll give you the match. No? Yeah. All right, cool.
They couldn't even match it, bro. They were trash.
Dang.
Oh, y'all leaving? All of y'all leaving?
Yeah, like, yo. I'm like,
so you taking it? Or you staying?
I'm out of there.
You out of there, right?
Yeah, you taking it?
More money. You got to go where the money at.
I'm out of there.
You see, so I know I wasn't tripping. So
and we in first place now.
Yeah,
that's true.
Now I can get more money on top of that because now if we win in a tournament or we win in our division, you know, they add on to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was a good experience though. It was definitely good. Mexico, bro, I didn't understand shit going on. My wife is Puerto Rican and Mexican, bro. So like me going out there, I'm like, yo, I didn't really speak Spanish with wifey. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, you gotta adjust to everything. So. Yeah. You know, I'm trying to pick up on different things. Like, I can understand Spanish a little bit, but I can't speak a lick of
That's
Spanish.
like me. That's like me. I barely.
I can't speak a lick of Spanish, bro.
It's sad.
You gotta be able to speak something.
I'm bad.
Can't speak. Damn.
I know all the curse words.
Now,
That's
what
it.
he gotta teach you? Of course you do.
That's all I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know the dance, the curse words. That's it, bro. That's, that's it.
You know I know how to dance, so I could definitely dance that bachata, all that.
You see how you talking, right? Now I gotta ask y'all a question because I found
Bad
myself.
Bunny comes out. Everybody Puerto Rican.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Puerto Rican. That was Puerto Rican.
Oh, see?
Oh, okay.
Who that?
What's your full nationality, Nels?
My mother's Puerto Rican. My dad's West Indian.
Oh shit.
What's in what?
Oh shit.
Trini.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Look at JJ. He's stressed.
That's because I heard Trini's because obviously I'm Trinidadian too.
Okay.
Trinidadians are crazy, bro.
TNT.
Yeah.
They crazy.
You know that mix.
You got mixed with Puerto Rican. My wife Puerto Rican. Shit crazy.
My mother's Puerto Rican. Yeah. Listen. I don't bother that lady.
Yeah, right? You can't.
Nope. Well, mama says goes.
Yeah, whatever it says, that's with me. What you need, babe? I got you.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
I'm out the door.
Yeah, I'm out the door. I got you. I don't want this house to be flipped upside down right now.
Burn down to the ground.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Yo, do y'all find yourselves so does any of y'all speak Spanish?
A little bit.
All right, do you find yourself when I always do this? I don't know why I don't do it on purpose. But like when I speak to Spanish people, my voice be changing when I speak to Spanish people. Like I be trying to articulate.
We're not confident.
I be trying to articulate what I'm saying.
I do the same thing.
You trying to have an accent?
Like today, I see my homie that I work with. He speaks Spanish. He don't know no English. So as soon as I see him, like, "Hey, Papi, what's up, Papi? What's up, baby?" I be talking. I'm like,
that's low key appropriation, though. Low key. Low key. That's like a white dude coming up.
Exactly.
What's up, Pat? How you feeling, B?
I don't even do it on purpose. It should just happen. Like
I think everybody does that, though. I don't think it's just
they do. We all do it.
Yeah, I'll be finding myself like, damn, I know these motherfuckers looking at me like this white boy out of here.
Right, like say regular.
Yeah, word. Word. They love that shit too.
Yeah, what's up, Papa?
Any form of respect. Well, listen, when you be at the bodegas, you be asking,
what's up, Papa?
We be asking, no, not the Papa. The mommy's back there. You be like,
I don't do that.
Like, what is
more rice?
More rice?
Yeah.
You want the beef stew? I'm like, yo,
that's the thing about bodegas, they will fill your fucking plate, bro.
Yeah, relax.
Bodegas plates are crazy, boy.
I ain't gonna lie, I had that for dinner.
What?
You see?
Right?
I went to the bodega right there and had some food.
Mm-hmm. I ain't mad at you.
Yep.
I ain't mad at you neither.
She gonna make me hungry. I don't even want to know what she ate.
I remember when I was younger, them large plates is like that's like lunch and dinner.
Bro, you got it the next day.
You like
it might be leftovers.
Right.
Got some lunch for tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's that food you eat, especially you got your girl, you with your wife, whatever you eat that food, you like, babe, come to the bed. We're gonna cuddle right now. We're gonna sleep. Like, that's it, bro.
If I even get it out. I might get a couple. You don't pick up the cues. I can't lay out the breadcrumbs. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm
like, well, it's time. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Tell you.
That's sleep, son. But going back to the basketball, JJ, I know you went to the G League, and I know that's like to everybody. As soon as they hear G League, man, they just like, wow, like it's dope. In my opinion, it's dope because it's like it's one tier below the NBA.
People don't respect it enough, though. I think.
Yeah, now I think people are now, which is good. I think
because I think they switched it because before it was the D League, and then I guess that was the whole thing. Then they switched to the G League. They kind of changed the allure a little bit,
right?
But still not respected enough.
Right?
Yeah, it's crazy though because when I first got there, right? Mm-hmm. How I got into it was. First off, it was the D League when I first got there, right?
Right.
So when I first got into I'm gonna just say G League because that's what it is now. But when I first got into the G League, I literally had to do a tryout. So I did a local tryout. We went right over to CW Post. I went down there, paid $160, like anybody else. I had no special privileges or nothing. I didn't go down there for free. Nobody told me to come down there. I went down there on my own free will. My boy actually told me to go down there. My boy Nick. We met in LA Fitness because that's where I used to hoop at, just constantly just playing ball. So met at LA Fitness. He told me about it. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever. He was like, nah, let's go. I'll even take you. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. You know what I mean? We'll go.
He wanted your ass to get there.
Yeah, he wanted me to go. He wanted me to
at this point, JJ,
succeed,
this is after being overseas, right?
Yeah. So
okay.
I'm like, all right, fuck it, bro. I'll go down there. I went down there, paid 160. As soon as I go down there, head coach that's there played the nigga in college. So I'm like, all right, cool. Nigga, as soon as he sees me, yo, JJ, I'm like, yo, what the hell? Nigga, same age as me.
Wow.
Same age as me and everything. So I'm like, he the head coach. So his name is Ronald Norad. I'll never forget that man, bro. He played for Butler. He was the point guard for Butler, bro. So I'm like, yo, perfect. So I'm like, all right, cool. Go down there. It was probably like 100. It was probably like 200 kids, bro. 200 kids. I'm like, God damn. They only picked 20. They picked top 20 guys to play. So it was like 5. It was a team of it was a 20, obviously. So it was a team of 4 or 5 man teams. So you just keep going in and out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, one team plays this team, the other team plays that team, and then they switch it. So then it ended up being like top 10 after that. So I'm like, all right, cool. I made it to the top 10. So I'm like, all right, cool. Shit was done. They were like, yo, we'll let you guys know if we'll talk to you or whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm like, yeah, it's whatever. A week or two comes and they hit me up like, yo, would you like to come down and work out? So I'm like, down where? They're like, the Brooklyn Nets facility. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's fire.
I'm going to the Brooklyn practice facility right now. They're like, yeah, come down and work out with us for the week and we'll see what's going on. So I'm like, fuck yeah. Go down there, bro.
Because I'll be happy there.
Yo, mind you, the Brooklyn Nets facility is in the cut. Like, that shit is in the cut. It's in, first of all, it's in the cut and the shit is on the top floor. That's where the gym is. It's on the top floor looking over the city.
Oh, that's
like
fire.
Brooklyn shit.
Yeah, in Brooklyn, like looking over the city. So I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. Like, a lot of people don't get the privilege to even step foot in shit like this.
Right.
So now my mindset is like, yo, I'm not going there to do like not even the bullshit. I'm going there to hoop, bro. I'm going there to work my ass off. So ended up working my ass off. They called me to come back for training camp. I did training camp with them. Obviously they're gonna have big names and all that shit, you know. But I did the training camp. At the end of the training camp, motherfuckers cut me.
Damn.
I was like, damn, bro. I did, on some real shit. That shit low-key put tears in my eyes because I'm like, yo, I worked my ass off. I commuted back and forth.
Tough.
I commuted, bro. I'm leaving from Long Island and going to Brooklyn every day. I'm commuting back and forth.
Yeah, it's the commitment and the effort that you put in.
You feel me? Like, and it low-key put tears in my eyes. I'm like, damn, bro. And in my head, I was like, yo, I'm done. Like, I'm not even gonna try to play ball no more, bro. Like, I'm about to go get a 9 to 5, bro. Like, this shit ain't for me no more. I don't know if God was on my side, but nigga literally said, niggas hit me up a week later, like, yo, would you like to come play with us? I'm like, what you mean? They were like, yeah, one of the players got injured. So the dude that got injured was Lazar Hayward. He played for Marquette.
Okay.
Really good dude. Dude was nice, bro. But he got injured. He broke his wrist. So they were like, yo, he's out for 3 weeks. You can come down and play with us for 3 weeks. Bro, I went down there for the 3 weeks. I killed every game. Practice, game, everything, to the point where we were losing and they were doing dumb shit. The GM came into the office. We had a meeting. The GM came into the meeting and was like, yo, I'm going to say this right now. JJ, I apologize for cutting you. He was like, you are the hardest worker on this team, and we cut you. And I'm like, yo,
that 36-point game.
Bro, Bro, I was like wilding, bro, to a point
Looking
where
at it
like,
right
they
now.
were like, yo, how the fuck did he even get cut? Like, why did he get cut? But at
Right.
the same time, it's all publicity, bro. It's all like, it's who you know. You know what I mean? Like, it's who you know in the league, out
Right.
the league, regardless of you could be working a 9 to 5 and somebody knows somebody. They're gonna fire you to hire somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, it's all who you know, regardless of where you are.
I'm about to give you a controversial question.
Talk to me.
Toughest guy to guard, and then right after you say toughest guy to guard, the guy you looked at and you saw across the court and you said, I'm cooking him.
40 burger.
I know everybody keeps saying I'm cooking him, but I mean somebody you really
40
said,
burger.
like, oh, you put him on me. I'm cooking.
Man.
Give me.
First of all, excluding the Mexican league because
yeah, I'm talking about on the Brooklyn Nets. Anybody you've ever played.
He was cooking 40 burgers daily. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, real guys that you was in the G League with that you were like, man, this guy is tough to guard and just guards me the best. And then a guy that you seen, it was like.
So in the G, it was hard because I was playing the 4.
Right.
So every big man was hard to guard, bro. Like, because I got to guard their ass. But regardless of the fact, every person that I seen, I don't give a fuck who it was. Every person that I seen, I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna cook you, regardless of the fact. Like, I'm out here for a reason. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here to do my job. This is my job. This is my profession. Right. I'm out here to do what I do. You know what I mean? So in the G League, it was kind of different because like in college, I told the coach, yo, I'm not a 4, right? That's not how it is in the G League, bro.
Yeah, you can't say that.
You play roles.
Nigga, I can't tell the coach I'm not a 4 because he gonna look at me and be like, all right, cool, yo, yo, we need you to come play for us. You know what I mean?
Right. Because people gonna say opportunity.
Nigga, it's cutthroat,
dying
bro.
for that.
It's cutthroat, bro. They gonna cut your ass in an instant.
Yeah.
You get injured and you out for how many months? How many weeks?
It's a business.
Oh, yo, we need a nigga that's healthy. You feel what I'm saying? But so that's the thing with me. When I was in the G, I was like, yo, what do you need me to play?
Right.
You need me to play the 5? I'm a 6'6" 5. I'm a Draymond Green then. That's what you need. That's what I am. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's how I seen it. You know what I mean? And that's how I played in the G League. I played the 4 and the 5 in the G League. I have never seen a 3, a 2, or a 1 in the G League, bro. I've never played those 3 positions. And that's what the hell I am. You know what I mean? So I played the 4 and the 5. I'm guarding Taco Fall.
Oh my God.
I'm guarding Pele or some shit like that.
Time out for a second. For Nels, Taco Fall. You want to know? Tell Nels how tall Taco Fall is.
Taco Fall
7'5". 7'5".
Taco Fall is 7'5".
I'm doing an independent research on the no, for real, on the people of Sudan, because people of Sudan, there's a lot of them are huge.
Yeah,
you know, Manute Bol, the whole Bol family.
The whole Bol family is crazy.
Like, just think about it. You see somebody at 6'4", 6'5", 6'6", like JJ. You like, damn, he tall. This guy guarded at 7'5".
7'5", legit. Like, it's not like, yo, he's 7'2". No, he's 7'5".
That's insane.
Yeah. So I'm guarding now. Now think about it. I'm
for real, right?
I'm 6'6" and I'm guarding him. But I'm holding my own because me being a hooper, I'm like, regardless of what you need me to play, I'm gonna play. And I tell all the coaches that in the G League, bro, what you need me to play, I'll do it. Because then the NBA is gonna look at it like, yo, listen, oh shit, you got this 6'6" player, he's playing the 5, he could play the 4 for me, or he could play the 3 for me because he could guard anybody on the court. You know what I mean? So it was I can't really. It's hard. I get that question a lot, bro. I get that question a lot. It's hard to even say like who's the hardest person to guard or who's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of niggas I've guarded that that played a different position than me.
Right.
There's a lot of niggas that I guarded that didn't play the same position as me. So it's like it's
tough. Yeah,
it's tough. I can't really even say like a specific person. I know in college the hardest person to guard was Sean Kilpatrick, bro.
Yep, Louisville. Yep.
Oh no, Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Oh, I'm thinking same colors.
Yeah, same color.
That was Vic Pitino in them though, no?
Louisville, my boy Russ Smith was crazy.
Russ Smith.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah, that was the Peyton Shiva and Russ Smith. Yeah, I remember those. That was
crazy. But
I like that.
I guarded damn near Sean Kilpatrick my whole career in college because in Big East he was in the Big East.
Right.
Then my senior year going to Rutgers, Louisville, Cincinnati, UConn, and somebody else all went to the same conference as us in Rutgers.
I think did they make the new? It wasn't a new conference.
They made the conference my senior year.
It was like the American East, right?
AAC or some shit. Like that.
Yeah, American something like that.
American Athletic Conference. Some shit like that.
I remember that. It was put like.
And then they moved some of the Big East guys and put them in there, and then. Once
Memphis
that conference was shit, that conference was horrible.
They just do whatever. Yeah, they just do whatever.
No, they just did whatever, and then they made the Big East into like Catholic schools, and then they just took everybody out of there, out of the ACC. I mean, out of the AAC and put them in the ACC.
Right.
Like Cincinnati in the ACC. Oh no, they're not. They're still in American.
They're still in American.
But like Louisville, ACC. UConn, it's still an American. But there was another team that went to the ACC, so it was like, damn.
It was all over the place, yeah.
It was crazy.
That is crazy. Now, I got a question for you, JJ, but I also got it for Nels. I asked everybody this. If y'all been following, each podcast, it's a big question. Los has answered. All my guests have answered. I don't know if you want to go first or Nels want to go first. But the question is what is culture, the word culture, when you hear it? What does it mean to you? What's the first thing that you think of when you hear the word culture? And I'll let you guys decide who wants to go first.
Whoever.
Go ahead, Nels.
Yeah, ladies first.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So culture to me is, your beliefs, your values. I feel like, the different food you eat, your traditions that you pass down in your family, that's culture to me. I am very in tune with my culture. My mom's Spanish, my dad's West Indian. But when it comes to culture, like I had an issue with someone where, I was just having a conversation and they was like, there's no such thing as culture. And I was like, okay, well, how is there no such thing as culture? And, this individual was like, well, we come from goddesses and God. And, if you don't understand that, you just use culture to divide yourself from people. So I'm like, okay, so you don't teach that to your, to your kids. You don't teach them culture. And he's like, there's no such thing. We come from a higher divine God. And I'm like, I like culture. I believe in my culture. I'm going to teach that to my kid. And he's like, well, there's no such thing.
Yeah, he was kind of down in what you felt.
Yeah. So.
But I would argue that's not a well-traveled person.
That's what I said. Right. That's not. He said it's not a well-traveled person. The guy that gave you that.
Yeah, and he was really like so heavily set on that. Like, there's no such thing. And I'm like, well, my daughter's Jamaican. She has a different culture. Like, I want to teach her about her culture. And you're telling me there's no such thing, but they eat different foods. We eat different foods. They believe in different things. We believe in different things. So how is that not a culture? And how is that dividing people by having their own culture?
Yeah, because we all fit in one umbrella of a certain culture, and then it's subsets of culture. So,
and I don't knock nobody's beliefs. If that's what you believe in, that's fine. But you saying there's no such thing as culture is basically just knocking my beliefs.
Right.
No.
Yeah, that's a great answer too. That's perfectly put. What about you, Jay?
Damn, bro, I should have went first.
Hey, yours could be. Hey, listen, no answer is the wrong answer, man. Trust me. We've got
I see culture. To be honest with you, bro, I see culture as a family, bro. It's It's culture, bro. It's culture. If you believe in one thing, if you believe that somebody can be in the same room as you and be different, like, yo, black people, white people, Spanish people, Chinese people, like, I don't discriminate, bro. It's all their culture, you know what I mean? But if I bring them all together, if we all together and we having a good time, bro, it's a culture. That's our culture now. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like that's, if to me it's a family thing, you know. Like you wanna have somebody in your culture. You wanna have somebody in your family, somebody that believes in something that you believe in. You know what I mean? Certain people aren't gonna see it that way.
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, bro, I feel like it's a family thing. Like it's somebody that's gonna have not have your back, but at the same time, like, be on your side.
Right.
Because that's what a culture is, right?
Yeah.
A culture is a group of people that is together. You know what I mean? Like, that's what a culture is. Is somebody that the group believes in one thing, but at the same time, like, not a group of people have to believe in one thing, but they're together. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
like how you had it, bro. Our team was a team culture, bro.
Right.
It was a bunch of dudes put together.
Mm-hmm.
We
believed
like,
in
we
the
knew
same
each other,
thing.
but we didn't know each other. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
So
then
we had
look
one
what
common
happened. We
interest.
came together, and we was a fucking family, nigga. We did all our shit together.
That's true. That is completely true. Now, you know, JJ, I don't know if you need to go anywhere or not. I really want to touch a subject that it hits hard for me. It's completely different from what we've been talking about. It's something that happened over the past weekend, Friday to be exact. I believe it was the Buffalo shooting in upstate New York. It's a very strong and touchy subject. But I think the people that passed away, and I think just the people that passed away, I don't believe the person who did it deserves any recognition or to be talked about. But I think the people that passed away, that lost their lives, deserve love and condolences. And I also want to ask how y'all feel about what happened over the weekend. I know there's so many times that things happen, but you know, personally, for me, speaking for me, you know, I'm white and Puerto Rican. You know, I don't deal with the same things that you guys deal with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not ignorant to the fact of there is white privilege. There is certain things that happen, you know. So I want to know how you guys feel personally on that, on what happened, and really what the bigger picture for you is. And whoever wants to go first, whoever wants to speak, feel free. Whoever wants to piggyback, feel free. I'm kind of here to listen and learn at the same time. And then I'll put my 2 cents in as I go.
Let me go first, bro.
Go ahead.
I don't know too much. The shooter was white or black?
White.
All right. So,
do you want me to give you the background on it?
Huh?
You want me to give you the background on it?
No. It's all good, bro. I'm not like, we all know, like, it happens, bro. You get a shooter. You get, how many shooters we had? We had Columbine. We had the movie theater. We had what,
Vegas concert,
the middle school or whatever like that. And then we had another school shooting. Then now we got the Buffalo, and then we had the bombing, my nigga. Like, come on, the was the Boston bombing, right? Who was it all? Like, I'm not trying to say, like, in a way, like, damn, it's all white people. But then you also got to look at it like, what the fuck is going on in New York City? You know what I mean? Like, we got our own people shooting our own people for what?
Yeah.
For what, bro? You know what I mean? Like, and then you got these people shooting other people just to shoot them, just to do it. And it's weird in a way, because it's like, yo, why would you want to go out and take another person's life?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because your life isn't up to what you feel it's up to, why would you want to take somebody else's life? Right. And then it's crazy because they're not just taking adults' life. They're not just taking, like, teens' life. They're taking kids' life, bro. Like babies and like it doesn't make any sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of hits hard. It kind of hits hard in a way because it's like, why?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get the answer for that.
You don't.
Nobody gets the answer for that
Mm-hmm.
because the shooter's not going to give you the answer. And not to be any crazy about it, but what do you think happens to them? Motherfuckers go to jail, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They go to jail, bro. They get a slap on the wrist and be like, yo, you got 20 years. They like, oh, thank you.
Right.
I'll take that 20 years. You know what I mean?
And then serves like 5.
It's crazy, bro. Like, I take that 20 years.
It's fucked up.
And they come right back out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This shit is wild.
And
it's hard, bro. It's hard to even talk. It's hard to even talk about.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes you got to talk about it because it's out there in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll piggyback with most of JJ's sentiments. Like it's numb. It's numbing. I'm numb to it. Like, yes, it obviously matters to me, but I feel like as Black people, sometimes we don't. It doesn't matter unless a white person shoots a Black person. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter. Like, we have a situation going on in New York, we have a situation going on in Atlanta, we have a situation going on in Chicago, where there are big, prominent cities that have Black on Black crime, and we're doing what about it? You know what I mean? We got BLM, this big foundation that's supposed to say Black Lives Matter. What are they doing about it? You know what I'm saying? So I feel
that
like
shit went out the window, bro. Black Lives Matter for what, bro? We did all that movement shit. We did all that, and then look what's happening. We killing each other.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
Someone
so
living off the profit of the money.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So, and then not for nothing, sometimes too is what it is. It's the environment too. Like, can you go into Brownsville? Can you go into Chicago and say, yo, I think y'all need to get therapy, put the guns down? No, you can't. So the environment conditions them as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they feel like they're forced this way before they even have to, because of that vicious cycle. You know what I mean? Which dates back to fucking Reagan and them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and then to the situation with Buffalo, it's like, look at the disparity in treatment when there's a Black victim and a white victim.
Yeah.
Not my man. Sorry, that's not my man at all. The dude, Dylan Roof, right? From South Carolina, giving him water and food and shit.
Yeah.
Where there's numerous Black cases where we comply just as we're supposed to, and we still end up slain. So it's like, what are we really? You know what I mean?
Right.
This guy's getting pat down. This guy just committed for what, bro? Murder. He just killed a mass murder. Like, you're not even trying to throw him down on the ground just to detain him.
Yeah.
This nigga just killed mad people. 9 people, was it? 9 people, and he's standing up getting patted down.
Right.
That's not alarming. And that's the thing too, is like, and I'll even making it even a bigger scale. We're not even worried about the January 6th shit. And it's like, these people publicly like bombarded a government building where the vice president was at, you know what I'm saying? And nobody cares because of the people who were of the population who did it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and the crazy thing is that who did they think, what was the picture? They found the Black man in the picture and they go, look at this Black guy in the government building.
Right.
Right. Like, bro.
Like, come on, bro. We got people stealing government documents, and it's like, sometimes it's like, we don't see the system take accountability of people who, who reflect the population of that people who were in the system. You know what I'm saying? These white people are not gonna, go after some of these other white people. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it is clear, but it's like, as a cop, I'm not a cop. I know a lot of cops, but as a cop, how do you not throw this motherfucker to the ground?
Yeah,
I would have shot him, bro.
Instantly.
I don't have to shoot him because he wasn't threatening.
I would drop his ass.
Yeah, I think what bothered me the most was that it was premeditated. Like, it wasn't like that moment he was like, I'm going home, get a gun, and I'm going to kill people. Right. Mental issues, you know?
Yeah.
It could say it was
That's
mental issues. This man was standing there talking to someone. And the guy said that he felt like the boy was out of place. So he went and talked to him, bought the boy a drink and everything. And then he asks the guy, oh, you're going to be here tomorrow, like 2? The guy was like, yeah, I'm here every day. Luckily, the guy wasn't there. But what if he was? Like, you just had a conversation with this boy. He looks out of place. You went and talked to him, bought him a drink, and then he shoots up the place and kills, 9 of your people.
Mm-hmm.
And to have the N-word written on the barrel, I seen the picture of the N-word written on the barrel part where you look down on the M16. I don't know if you guys ever seen the M16, but the M16 has the barrel part that comes up where you can look down.
Right.
And he had the N-word written across it. So pretty much as the gun spot, as the kill point. They would call that the kill point on a gun. You know what I'm saying? As a kill point. And for me personally,
that's racially charged. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's sickening to that though.
Right. Yeah. And I think for me personally, like I said, I'm white, and I feel like there's so much race and there's so much divide, bro, in America that it's disgusting. And sometimes
but America perpetuates that violence.
Right. They do. But I feel like sometimes you can get put into that group. And I feel like as people get to know me or they meet me personally, they understand that I'm completely outside of that realm of what they see white people to be. You know what I'm saying? And for me, it just hurts because like she said, how do you premeditate that? How do you say a certain color or a certain group doesn't deserve to live because of what they look like? And to me, that kills me, man. And every time I see it, you can talk about the black on black crime, and I think that's fucked up. Obviously, there's a lot of that goes on. But the fact that you will kill innocent black people that aren't holding a gun or a weapon or anything, but you'll kill them. And then this boy has a vest on. He's fully armored up. He's got an M16 in his hand. And you gonna let the boy strip down to his fucking drawers? Yeah. And then you gonna just say, put your hands behind your back? Bro, to me, it's like, me personally as a cop, I would have took the L. I would have shot him in his head. And I would have been like, listen.
You know what? It's coming back to become a norm now. Like, that's what it is. It's like
we can't let it.
Racism is becoming a norm.
Well, it's been a norm, but we can't accept it to the point where like these things are like these shocking things are becoming a norm because then we're gonna lose our will to fight.
It's every day. That happens, and a church gets shot up in California. Then this happens. It's an everyday thing, and it's like almost like who wants to top the next person?
It's a genocide. Let's be real. It's a genocide,
it's crazy, bro.
It's a genocide.
It's gonna keep happening though. It's gonna keep happening.
Yeah. Because now you think about it when you go to stores, like you gotta tell me you guys don't ever think about that when y'all go to stores. Like
I think about it stepping outside.
Right. Really what could happen. You know what I'm saying? It's like to me that's fucked up. Like nobody should have to live like that. Nobody should have to live like
even
that.
Our kids gotta grow up, with racism, and it's like how do you explain it to them? How do you talk to your kids,
How do you raise colored kids in America?
And I've dealt with that this week, took my daughter to the park, and her mom didn't want her kid to play with Cassie, and she made it clear. And she told the little girl that she couldn't play with her. So when Cassie is asking to play with her, she's just like, my mom said I can't play with you. So when we go to another park, because I had to remove her from that situation, she goes up to a little girl and she's like, well, to the dad, I'm brown, but can I play with her?
It's fucked up, man.
And I tried to just contain myself. But I was like, really like, I was like, oh, don't cry, it's okay. And the dad was like, I'm so sorry that she asked me that. Like, yeah, they can play. And I explained the situation to him of what just happened at another park. But the fact that she's only 4 years old understood that.
That's what I'm saying.
Was just like
the impression.
She's going to have to deal with something like that, And then how do you explain it to her?
And that's the thing too, that it shows you that this prejudice is taught. You know what I'm saying? It's
exactly. Kids are still innocent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Your son or your daughter. Exactly. And they hugging whoever, they loving whoever. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, they're so innocent. Kids are so fucking innocent, man. Yeah. I think that's what kills me.
The thing is that like us, we didn't grow up like that, bro.
No.
We didn't grow up like I didn't grow up like that. Like
right.
Like I was around everybody. Like I went to Babylon High School. Like I grew up with everybody, bro. White people, everything. I was probably
and it was cool.
4th black person ever to be in Babylon. You know what I mean? Like they loved me though. Like
Yeah.
I'm athletic. I'm funny. I'm energetic. Like they love me, bro. Like even when I go back there, they're like, "Yo, JJ," like it's crazy. Like me going to another school that's predominantly white, and I'm the only black person, and now then I come from a black school, so it's like it's crazy. It's crazy to me. I have never seen this much stuff going on that's going on right now when I was growing up.
No.
Now, do you guys believe that social media and the way
yes and no though? I'll say that to JJ because I think our senior year was the Ferguson, the Mike Brown shit.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys believe that like social media pushes because now you can push out whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? The way social media works, you can flow out any negative energy you want, and it gets like that around the world.
Yeah, Twitter's the perfect place for that.
So do you believe that Twitter or social media, regardless, has it be because this kid, when he explained it, supposedly, he said that he had no no anger towards people off of personal views. He had anger off of what he read and what he saw on the internet. That was his part of his manifesto that he wrote, was based off of what he's seen, what he's read, not of the interactions that he's had with black people. And that strikes me more than anything, is because so many people live nowadays like, I gotta live like this, I gotta look like this, I gotta do this, I gotta have, for a girl, I gotta have a fat ass, I gotta have a slim waist, I gotta, for a male, I gotta look like this, I gotta, I gotta have tats here, this, that, and the third. And it's just like, to me, it's just like, bro, I feel like social media is a great thing for people to push things and be successful in certain areas, but I feel like certain things like this and this situation can also push too, man. Like, I know it starts at the home, and obviously it starts from what you're taught, but being at home and reading articles and reading some bullshit that somebody just made up, and now it's feeding into your head, it's just like, bro.
But a psych evaluation is in order, because yes, but the normal person is able to read these things, accept it, deflect it, whatever they do with it.
Right.
The fact that you went in and act on a fucking article, or you act on someone's perception of this is asinine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
right.
to Nails and JJ's point, like, we don't want to say it's all white people, but I mean, if it acts like a duck and quacks like a duck, it ain't a damn mongoose.
Right.
But what do you think this shit is?
You know what I'm saying? That's to be real. That's not shit we do.
But that goes back to the first episode of when you guys were talking about, therapy.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people are not in contact with their mental health, and they don't understand, maybe the parents could prevent it by understanding that their kid needs help. Mm-hmm. And sometimes when you can't reach out to someone and you don't know, and the people around you are not paying attention to the changes, the mood swings, the little things you're doing, is always signs.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
That's still to this day going to be a big thing.
I think like therapy is good in a way, but I feel like that should be triggering people too, though.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes, yes.
Yeah, because then they start they start talking about it, and then they're like, yo, I can do that shit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, fuck them, I can do it. Instead of them being like, yo, let me.
Perfect for the first episode. Got your ass on that one.
Like, yo, let me try to fix my shit. Some people don't see it that way.
Right.
Maybe they want to vet, and then they're like, oh yeah, now I'm good. Like, I just vented. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now I can go.
For sure.
Out there and do the shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. Also, sometimes too, I think that there's a necessity, I think, for people to be mentally, like, to have mental fortitude, though. You know what I mean? To understand that, like, you can't just be swayed by anything, and that you not for nothing. Okay, you deal with things how you deal with things, and you can need help with coping and how knowing your remedies and shit like that. I understand that, but I think that sometimes to a certain extent, there's a necessity to be mentally tough.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like sometimes we have these situations where people are not. You know what I'm saying? And society as a whole is not. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yes, with the fact that, like, people are getting so open-minded and they're entertaining everything, I feel like sometimes we lose our mental security because we're just open to everything. We're just letting any thought pass through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, wait a minute. You know, you got to be able to be like, okay, you know, I'm not going to let myself get triggered by this. I'm not going to let myself get triggered by this. You know what I mean? I'm not going to entertain this if I'm not.
Some things ain't worth the energy.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that's like, we got to keep this shit secure up here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not easy, man. It's definitely not easy.
It's not, but that's what I'm saying. That some people are not even. Some people, like we said in the first episode, some people are not even to the first step of saying like, "Yo, I need therapy." You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I just need help. I just need help in some type of, you know, figure.
Even having those crazy thoughts and saying to myself, you know what, I need help.
Right.
Yeah.
And some crazy things, I need help.
Right.
Or not even crazy things. You're just like, listen, I've reached to a point in time where I can no longer. I need help in helping myself. You know what I'm saying? But who, like, you know, that's a skill to be able to take yourself out of yourself and look at something in hindsight. People can't do that.
Yeah, a lot of people can't do that shit. A lot of people can't say, yo, damn, I need help. They gotta have somebody that actually has to, yo, listen, yo, bro, you good?
Yeah.
You need help?
You
know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, they don't have that strength to say, yo, damn, fuck.
I'm down bad.
I'm fucked up in the head right now.
Yeah. It's like they need some type of reinforcement.
Yeah, like they need somebody next to them to be like, yo.
But that's us as a human nature, though. That's us. We're social beings. You know, we crave that attention. We crave that reassurance. You know what I mean? So, I mean, this is what we are. You know.
For real. But guys, I just want to say a couple of things before we get out of here. First of all, JJ, I do this with everybody, and Los always laugh. Los always laugh, but I always give people their flowers by the end of the episode. See, always. I'm emotional being myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You're right. I like what you do.
For real, bro. I know from just speaking from me, you're a great person, good dude, great basketball player, smart individual, tall motherfucker, but smart individual. So many people appreciate you, bro. I want you to know that. If you don't know that on an everyday basis, man, you know, you're a good dude, strong person, close to me, close to my heart. And whenever you need me, I'm always there. And I know everybody on this panel really appreciates you just for being here and sharing your voice and sharing your thoughts and sharing your funny ass stories, because you had a lot of good funny stories, bro.
You already know, man. I'm gonna give out everything. Like, I train kids, right? So I tell them, yo, listen, I've been through this shit, right? I've been through a lot of shit. I'm 30 years old. I've been through a lot of shit. Pick my damn brain, bro. I want to give you the knowledge. Like, I want to give you everything that I have. You know what I mean? Like, I want to give you everything so that you can apply it to your game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll tell them every single time, yo, listen, just pick it. Just pick my brain. Yo, you got questions? I'm here to answer. I'm here to answer. I didn't have nobody like that when I was younger. I had nobody telling me or training me to get better. I had to do it my damn self. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I am, bro. I'm here. I'm always here. You know the vibes, bro. You know the vibes.
Appreciate the time, man. Appreciate picking your brain. Appreciate the insight. You know, definitely the first time I'm speaking to you, but I could definitely tell looking at your Instagram, you know, you're one thing I could definitely tell is that you are a role model to kids, and that
appreciate it, man.
You
got
you
3
are,
baby girls at home.
I'm about to say you know,
technically 4 because wifey, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean, so along with being a girl dad, you know what I'm saying, you're breaking down that mold of Black fatherhood, which is important to us. So I'm big on that. So I don't have kids yet, but I'm big on that because I want to be that kind of dad.
Yeah,
so
sure, appreciate
inspiration.
Yep. And Nels, you period. We just getting started. So, you know, the energy you about to bring, the knowledge of all these different topics, it's just good to have you on for the 4th episode, but really the first episode for you. And
for me.
Where's her flowers?
Yeah, I mean, she just gonna keep, you know, reaping them every week. You know what I'm saying?
She gets weekly bouquet.
We need to shout out right now, though, Nels. What page do we need to follow you at for the cakes? Because everybody needs to know, including JJ.
Yes, it's tasty with 2 E's.
Hold on, where my pen at?
_eats with 2 S's.
Get your orders in.
That's right. I'll be waiting.
And tell them where you're based too, so they know where they can get the orders, regionally.
So I'm in Quorum, but I could deliver the cakes to, some people are further away. And you can't mail the cakes, so I will deliver them.
But how far are you willing to go? What I mean? How far are you willing to go?
As far as I have to. I get pretty big orders, so.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's fine.
So she'll pop out to the city. You're willing to do it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Say less. People.
Look, see her face. Oh yeah.
5 boroughs.
This business don't stop.
Yeah. We're gonna have the cake cooler and the cars on AC. So none of the cars, none of the shit be melting. You know what I mean? The little cupcakes down. Yeah, the cupcakes. You know what I mean? The little strawberry. You know what I mean? Covered chocolate. All that shit don't melt.
All that good shit. And JJ, think about that idea, man. That idea I gave you, bro. Just think about it. Think about that jersey I did. Just saying, baby. That can make it happen. She can make it happen. She can definitely make it happen.
Something different.
But all right, guys. I just want to thank you guys. This is episode number 4.
Hold on, Pat.
What?
Pat.
What?
Before you go. Make sure y'all go cop y'all merch.
Oh,
man.
yes. No, we have to talk about that. Hold on. Time out. I forgot to bring that up before we go. Tell us about the league, bro. Tell us about the merchandise real quick and about the league that's coming up. Tell us about the league that you creating because I forgot to bring that up.
Yeah, so
shout out.
I'm me and my boys collabing on a basketball league that's gonna be coming to a city near you, Long Island shit. You know what I mean? Okay. Long Island basketball. It's called Long Island Legends Basketball.
So have some hoopers.
X more athletics. We gonna get this shit popping though, for real.
When does it start? When do you think about starting it?
Right here, this is the brand.
Love it.
More athletics. You feel me?
I like that.
We can see it, but the lighting will be better. There's a website, I'm sure.
Yo, check it out. More Athletics Apparel on Instagram. We're
gonna tag it all. We're gonna tag all these pages.
LI Legends B-Ball on Instagram, and then y'all can follow me more MOOMOORE. Some people do more.
Love that.
More Life X4 on Instagram as well, man. We gonna get this shit popping, and it's gonna blow up.
I love it, bro. Blessings to all that, and I know that's gonna be successful. I already know.
Yeah, I appreciate you, baby.
Yes, baby. That is episode 4, everybody. Appreciate y'all for watching, and we are out of here.
Gang. We out of here. Peace.